So, good evening, everyone present here. Thank you so much for taking out time today in your busy schedule. I am really thankful for all of you to join. So, let me introduce myself. My good name Aditya Desai. I am an architect and I graduated in 2021 from Acharya NRV School of Architecture. And right now, I am running my own firm, Form Within Studio. And side by side along, we are tackling a real world problem through architecture playbook. So let's just directly dive into our introduction to our guest of honors. And let me take a pleasure to introduce each one of you because let's have our visionaries, practicing architects whose experience I actually really value. So let's not delay. Let's start with we have among us is Professor Rajiv Mishra. He is an architect, urban planner, educator, and an administrator with over 27 years of experience in shaping the architectural education and urban thinking in India. Since 2008, he is served as the principal of JJ College of Architecture, University of Mumbai, one of the India's most respected institutions. He is also the director of Directorate of Art, Government of Maharashtra. His work focuses on sustainable urbanism, heritage conservation, education, and responsible use of technology. He played an important role in chairman of All India Board of Architecture Education and member of Council of Architecture. He featured on platforms such as Forbes India in 2025. He recognized by Pranab Mukherjee, President of India, and have podcast exploring the history evolution of Mumbai city. A calm and insightful leader, he continues to inspire architects to think critically and build responsibly. I welcome you, sir. We have architect Neelam Manjunath. Architect Neelam Manjunath is an architect, researcher, sustainability advocate of over 30 years of professional experience. She is widely known for her pioneer work in promoting bamboo as a sustainable building material. She is a founder and CEO of the Center of Building Material and Technology, Bengaluru, established in 2004. Through her work, she has created the world's first structured academic courses on bamboo construction. She has delivered over 175 lectures and 75 workshops globally and represented India in Men's Architecture Benley. Her work continues to inspire climate response designs. I welcome you, ma'am. We also have among us architect Geeta Balakrishnan. She is an architect, educator, a social advocate, and a founder of Ethos, a platform focused on architectural awareness and social responsibility. A graduate of SPA New Delhi, she is trained at Carnegie Mellon University and ISC Bangalore. She is best known for initiating Walk for Our Cause, a design-led social movement where she walked over 1,700-kilometer journey from Kolkata to New Delhi to highlight the architectural role in society. Through Ethos and ACEDGE, she connects academia with practice. Recognized by the Times of India, her work promotes empathy, sustainability, and social impact in architecture. I welcome you, ma'am. We also have among us architect Sandeep Yadul, founder, partner, and principal architect of Few Architects, Bangalore. With over 20 years of professional experience, he has worked with a wide range of projects, including residence, commercial buildings, hospitals, hotels, institutions, and large developments. Known for his hands on approach, he is involved from concept to execution. His work focuses on practical, healthy, and sustainable spaces using modern material and evolving technologies. His projects have been featured in leading architectural platforms like Volume Zero. Some of his well known projects include Garuda Mall, the Chennai Silks flagship store, Ramada Spa, Ozone Group marketing offices, the library and auditorium of Sri M. Vishwesvaraya Institute of Technology. Is respected for turning strong ideas into well built, long lasting architecture. I welcome you, sir. Next, we have Pragya Tunge. She is an interior designer of Pragya Tunge Interiors and well known for creative entrepreneur. Based in Pune and Mumbai, she is known for creating modern, functional, and user friendly interiors. through her digital platform at the rate Interiors by Pragya Tunge. She is connects with nearly a million of followers by sharing practical design ideas and real projects insight. Her work focuses on clean design, smart storage, personalized detail for contemporary living. Beyond practice, she is an influential voice for the interior industry, regularly practices in platforms like Acetech Expo. Last but not the least, we have architect Rishabh Sudarshan. He is the founder of Bare Wall Studio, a multidisciplinary firm, practices based on Bangalore, established in 2021. The studio works across architecture, interior, and guided by the belief in holistic, sustainable, impact driven design. With a young and dynamic team, the practice uses technology led processes to create thoughtful and future ready spaces. In short span, Bare Wall Studio has completed multiple projects and continue to grow rapidly. Featured in Rethinking the Future, Architect and Interior in India, Buildify for Ihita, House of Bare Wall, and Candles Brew House. Architect Rishabh Visions focuses on innovation, responsibility, and meaningful design that goes beyond the aesthetic to create lasting impact. So, once again, my deepest gratitude to all the guests present here and all the people who have joined today with us for the launch event of Architecture Playbook. So, let me start ahead with our journey. I'll be very quick so that we can start with our live demo. So, whenever it comes to architecture playbook, how it started is I'm a practicing architect myself, and I'm trained to actually communicate through technical drawings, plans, elevation, section, details, schedules, and so on and so forth. But when it comes on site, my on-site execution, my contractors, they are knowing the communication through time, teams, and work. So many of the contractors can't read what architects are actually drafting or creating. So that's not like they are not a skilled, craftsmen. They are very skilled in their work. They know the material. They know how to build it actually. But there is a gap where I could see that whatever the design was intended, how it was interpreted was mismatched. So I started thinking ki what is happening wrong. So the consequences of these misinterpretations were, I'll give you with the two examples. On the left side, you can see we specifically designed an entrance of a 10 feet tall door. So when it came to on-site execution, what happened is an 8 feet tall door came, and it was a proper miscommunication. The design was correct, but when it came on execution, something missed. There was a gap. On the left side, you can see we intended to make a slab to slab connection. The old slab was supposed to be connected to the new slab. So in this, the anchor reinforcements were supposed to be placed first, and then we were supposed to place the new reinforcement bars. But you can see in the red box, there is only a 2 to 3 inch overlap, which is actually of a high structural risk, which is also not the design issue. It is actually the execution issue. And what is going wrong as an architect? It was really bothering me that are we not communicating well? Are we not explaining well? Because on site, all my contractors were like, yes, ma'am, I understood. Yes, yes, we'll do it. And 1 week or after 2 weeks down the line, when I go on site for inspection, I see there is already a lot of things. Uh, the damage is done. So let's start working where we can start doing this other way around. So apart from this, the worst part of these consequences is only on site we use this. I mean to say only this, as in 2D drawings or 2D papers. So I'll give you an example, what I started doing for my firm and how I actually started building a tool for my own company, so that there is less of delays, less of rework, less of cost overrun and blame game. So I started taking my sketches on site. I also took my 2D detail drawings, which I actually execute on site, the technical details. And along with that, I used to carry my laptop everywhere to show the 3D model to my contractor. So the question is, whom are we making the 3D models for? Is it because it stays in my laptop most of the time? It is not communicated Maybe for 3D render, it will go to my client. So the question is, why are we not giving the technology access to all of them? Why are we not giving the technology access to my contractor as well so that they can execute well? So I'll tell you, I gave the 2D paper to my contractor with a 3D model, and he was able to decode the entire 2D drawing within few minutes, telling that this is how it's going to get constructed. And that's the beauty of having digital tools along with us. So that's the solution. The answer is the design intent management system. We created a architectural design intent management system which allows the contractor to understand better. Clients will know why they are paying for without questioning what's happening, what is the progress, and so on and so forth. And the decisions which are made on site is better. So in my practice, I always tell a well-informed decision is the best decision. And UPI is there, WhatsApp is there. So most of my contractors actually are using, smartphones. So my approach towards making a digital tool became more stronger and clearer. So that's how Architecture Playbook was created, and that's the journey. As I started talking to most of the architects, they told even I want a tool like that, and this became a journey that I started creating it for a good number of people. And this is how the architecture playbook was made, where we have 2D drawings, 3D models, projecting information, and execution clarity, real life, like live, you will be able to see. So I will request all my guest of honors to please inaugurate the tool by joining the hands together, and we will start with the demo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, every one of you. Let me start with the live demo. So once you log in to the Architecture Playbook website, it is architectureplaybook.com. You'll be able to see a dashboard once you have made your profile. So this is how, as an architect, my profile looks like, and you can upload your projects you have worked on. So let's start with Project Playbook. So every architect would have multiple projects. So once you come to the dashboard, you can just add a new project. I will do quickly as a test because it's a live demo. I want to do it. So the description is 1, 2, 3, and it started. So once you have made a project as an architect, you will see a test and you can go to view detail. Let's start breaking down the points how you can communicate better, because these are the things you can actually do it digitally. We have a vision board to actually allow the architect to give the design intent, where they can communicate better through from the initial stage where they are actually coming to a ideation process. They can start with the vision board. They can make a 3D model. So let's start with a sample of 3D model. The tool we are using allows us to actually not just make the 2D. When you are making the 2D, the 3D is getting real time created. So I hope most of my users, can I get some thumbs up? It will be more interactive that way. So I can actually create the space very fast to understand how the look and feel of the space will be. I can add furniture, I can give dimensions to the space, as well as it allows I can give dimensions, and that's how quick it will be. So you can give floor areas. So overall look and feel of the space would also come like that. So you can see here in the 3D model, this is how it's created. So once you have made the 3D model, you can come to 2D as well. So what 3D I have made, most of the architects who are practicing right now already using SketchUp. So I allow them to actually use their old SketchUp models and convert into OBJ to make it 3D models. Or if they want, they can use this Sweet Home 3D interface which we are having. And once they do sync plan, they will be able to reflect on the 2D drawings which they are having here. So let me refresh. So just now we made a plan in front of you, right? So this is how it will be viewed for the contractors right away. Like I just did it in another minute, and they will be able to see the idea, which idea architect was having is communicated well to the contractor within minutes. So you can be more accurate with the detail once you sit with the entire 3D drawing. Another best feature about this sync to drawing is you are having these grids, which allows my contractor to actually click here. So once you click on this grid, you can actually stand on the side and take a photograph. It will tell the GPS location. You upload it. It will tell the GPS location. It will tell that who is the person, who is the contractor who's updating, and it gets uploaded then and there. So I'll tell you the accuracy. I'm 137 meters away. Okay, I don't know. So GPS location it has given. I'm in Bangalore. It has given the dates, and I am the user Aditya, and I'm using my local desktop. If I was using a mobile phone, it would come as mobile phone. So that way the architect who is not going on site every day, obviously we can't, I'm able to get the details of, okay, suppose the door, how it is getting constructed, the window, how it's getting constructed. And just by clicking on the plan, I will know what is the update on site. So that's how 2D and 3D works synchrony with on-site execution as well. So the entire website is a mobile-friendly app, so you can use it on your phone as well. And once I'll just go to a already populated task so that it's easy for us to see how it actually looks like. Uh, so this is how capable the vision board is. So you can actually put your mood board, put some color, you add the material, actually tell what you want to communicate, tell how your lintel level is, you can tell your beams, everything. And you can actually use AI feature. We have trying to integrate Google API as well, but maybe in later stage, our tool will be much more robust and you can actually come up with a proper render that this is how your houses might envisioned and look was going to look like. And then we have 3D model. So I have already created a 3D model. So if you want, you can view in, it will open like this. So the tool is capable of making something till this level. I wanted to communicate that. So this is how a 3 BHK house would come as. I mean to say you can communicate this to your contractor as well. So once you have made your 2D models and 3D drawings, 3D models and 2D drawings, you can come here and see I have synced the plan and I can actually assign the task to certain stakeholder. So I can actually give this drawing to my beam construction task or drawing approval task or excavation task or any of the tasks which my stakeholder has supposed to get it just by one click and it will directly go to that user. So let me also tell we have issue tracking system, progress update, cost management, and last but not the least, one of my clients really appreciated it because they wanted an entire Bible for what is constructed on site. It is called as generate report. So whatever has happened on site, I will give you how it will look like, would come like this. So just by one click, whatever happened on site from the day one is getting documented and the client is having access to it as well. So she was telling it is not for me whom I'm constructing the house. It's for my son to know that even if you in later stage, if you want to edit something in your house, this is a Bible for you. So that's how easy it should be. And we have project management, or you will say it is having all the tasks as a pre-filled task. So you can see most of the tools are, we are supposed to sit and write. We have pre-filled tasks. You can actually click and add the task. I have already added. So let's go to a task. You can share a task via a link. So if you copy this link, you can share it on WhatsApp, text, or any of the media so that once they get access to the link, they can get access to this entire detail of the project. So as long as, for example, let me take an example for you. If my carpenter is coming for doing the interior finish of a project, let's assume that I will give access to my carpenter. Suppose Aditya 3 is my carpenter and I have given her grant access. She can actually view the entire model, view all the transactions which are happening, and see the entire details of the project just by one click. And as I already told, you can upload the photographs on site, which is happening. Clicking on the plan, you can click on the plan. So here you can see the GPS location. So they are on site, and they are what time they are uploading would also be updated. Any floor you go to, it will show. This is the progress. So that is one part. And you can track issues. So once you tell that there is an issue on site, it will tell that I have reported an issue, and it will directly come here until unless the principal architect or junior architect, who is the co-host, can actually resolve and save it. So that way, there is no loopholes for my client to tell that this was not resolved or this is still pending. And we also got something very interesting is accounting. You can tell the items. You can also upload an invoice for the architect to make a note of, and quantity and cost per unit, to have these entries, and you can always come and see the invoices later. And you can tell who is doing what work at what time. So all the work can be tracked, which all the stakeholders are doing what work, and you can always come back and comment that suppose wardrobe loft was not right, the height should have been 2100 mm, and you can actually tell the photograph on site that this is what I saw. So this is from architects end. Also architect can communicate to the contractors as well, so they can always come back and see it. So that's the beauty of the tool. And let me show you my mobile view as well. So you can also see the Gantt chart. And suppose yesterday was 22nd Jan, my progress in it's 1 day delayed. It's coming as a highlighted. The tiling was supposed to start yesterday itself. So it was supposed to be done in 10 days. So these things even I can track for my project and be on time. And let me show you how does issue tracker looks like for all the issues, the progress updates for all the updates in every task. The cost management is having a smart suggestion system or recommendation system, that how much you have spent, how much is your remaining budget, and how much is your daily burn rate if you keep on spending like that. And it will tell you your distribution of the task as well, and if your project is going correct to the Gantt chart time or not. So that's all about architecture playbook. We also have a calendar to actually see what work we are doing, and we have project bidding. So suppose a carpenter is available for certain work, but he's not able to reach out to an architect. He can always, I as an architect can drop, I am having a bid. Is there any carpenter for work? Or I need a UPVC window supplier. Do you know anyone? So usually I will tell you, I go to my WhatsApp group and I'll ask, is there any carpenter available? Please send. There is an urgent work. And I would be actually struggling to find people. So let's not struggle that way. Let's have a forum together where you can post and ask for a bid. And whoever is available can start working together and collaborating for getting better skills. We also have showroom, and where we can actually showcase the best brands out there. And we have created something very interesting called as net negative, where construction on site is always carbon positive. Or right now, how architecture is carbon neutral is what we are trying to intending to do. And how Neelam ma'am is also envisioning is we are going for something carbon negative architecture, where we discuss something which is absolutely good for nature. So suppose percolation wells and active filters. So this is a very common practice, but how many of we architects know certain practice like that? So let us create a forum for each one of us to actually discuss these kind of ideas and create something which is net negative. So that's all from my end. I would like all the guest of honors to give a minute to tell how is the tool and what did you like about it. Yes. So anyone?
I
You
think,
tell. Yeah. Go ahead,
no,
sir.
no, you can go. You can go ahead. You can go ahead. I'll
No, no.
speak then. Yeah.
I think we'll leave. We want Aditya to decide who she wants to hear first. I am
No,
okay. For me, I
Yes,
think,
sir.
please continue, sir. I'll speak. I'll join. Don't worry.
Yes, Sandeep, sir. Please, sir.
I think Aditya, it will take some time for us to understand until unless we get into the tool.
Yes.
It's a congratulations. You have created something really wonderful, which we can communicate. It's a very important thing. In this, your tool is about communication, and
Yes.
even the client, even architects, or even the contractors or the vendors who know they're on the single page. So that is very good. This thing, I think we can only give you the feedback once uh, we start using that tool. That's what I feel. Practicality and how it can be, how we can help each other to make it more successful.
Right, sir. Right, sir. We can actually work together to improve the tool. Thank you so much. The
Uh,
learning curve of the tool is very less, so I guess it will take around a month or so for to get a hang of it.
okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Neelam, ma'am.
Yeah, I think I agree with Sandeep that
Mm.
once we have, we have really got our hands on this, then only then we can really say. And
Mm.
I'm not very much used to using these kind of tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So, ma'am, what do you usually use for execution on site? I would want to know.
we do like normally we do, that's it. Because our cost of, I'm sorry to, I mean, this is not a forum for this. We try to keep our software costs as low as possible because our projects, when you talk about eco-friendly projects, the project sizes are very small, and it's very, very difficult to use very high cost tools. So I'm not aware of what the cost would be like, something like that. So that is the thing.
Yes, but like suppose some miscommunication happens, how do you get back to your contractor as soon as possible
No,
without doing the
many
site
times
visit?
we don't have one contractor. Many times we are
Yeah.
working with artisans. Many times we're working with other kind of people.
All
It's,
right, all right.
it still has to probably reach that kind of maturity, and where they can use it for the bamboo kind of work that they are doing across the world, which is you generally see on the very photographable, Instagrammable images. These
Yes,
are
ma'am, right.
frightfully expensive and absolutely not sustainable. So I don't want to talk about them. So the kind of projects we do, it becomes a little difficult. But yes, I do not know the cost of your, this one. But for if it is reasonable, maybe it can help.
So right now we are up for all the architects and all the architecture community to start using the tool and come back to us with feedback. It's absolutely free for now for the first 3 months, and then we can have subscription later as the time allows us. So, ma'am, please start using the tool and please come up with the feedbacks as well. Yes,
Yeah,
Mr. Rajiv Mishra, sir, please,
Yeah.
please.
and
Thank you.
yeah, Aditya, I have to
Thank you
leave.
so much. Yes, I do understand, and thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out the time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Congratulations.
so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, Aditya, I think it was a wonderful treat for me. Perhaps a perfect example of how to tame the technology for the benefit of not only architects, but also for clients, contractors, and every other building professional consultant, maybe MEP consultants also. So I think it's a great software. And it's a good play between knowledge, time, money. You can control all the three factors so well. The skill is to understand how their values change with development of technology from place to place. And it is also a good tool for observing the development of any project over a period of time, naturally. But what we've been doing always, whenever we are full with concept and the client agrees with it, we need some monitoring ideas and tool to follow the design development, which I think your tool does. Your tool also does design review. You do the design review with your client as well as contractor. So it's not one you are dealing
Right,
with,
sir.
you're dealing with both. and you're letting both of them listen to you what you're doing. So your approvals come immediate. It is just that you are sensitizing both contractors and client in such a way that your design decisions are very quick. That saves time. So you can actually do the refinement. Refinement is very quick. After the review, you not only do development of design, you also change it as per policy requirement or something. So your approval is the key issue here. Your approvals come very fast. Your identifying the problem becomes very easy, and therefore whenever decide to launch any project and do a production of drawings, your drawings have no scope of mistake. Yeah. So whenever you actually want to play with all kinds of parameters that are involved in doing communication through your drawing to implement your design, your playbook can be a great asset. It is also
Thank
a
you,
great
sir.
asset.
Thank you so much.
I was also looking at it in a very different way. If a student wants to explain me his or her design in a third year BR studio, and if he uses playbook, you are letting even the teacher use it. The teachers use
Absolutely right.
Google Sketch, yeah, to refine your design, which the student or any learner can pick up. You just need to be seeker for knowledge. You just need to have this attitude towards it. And I think with the kind of clients getting very close to various digital tools, it's a great idea. I always tell students, that, if you as an architect are doing your design in such a way that it becomes user friendly, client friendly, contractor friendly, you will get projects no matter how you do it. The question of your design being good or bad is number two, but question of your communication will come first. Tomorrow, I think clients will understand and appreciate how architects can deliver drawings fast,
Yes, sir.
deliver
And they will
design
know
fast.
the value what we are delivering, and we can ask why we are actually asking for money.
So evaluation becomes easy, and they
Right.
understand that they are paying for the right thing. They're always worried. Like you said, architects are able to do whatever they can do in their best way. But clients are very, very careful about deciding because they're going to pay for it. And here you're actually showing everything together. The man who's
Yes,
going to
sir.
build it for him and the man who's going to pay for it.
Yes, sir. Because
So
architecture design is like an intellectual property. We are not able to tangibly tell it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess that does the justice that way.
And
I
it
would
is,
like, yes, sir.
yeah. So congratulations. It was wonderful to
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
go through your
I
presentation.
would come back to the questions. I would like
Yeah.
architect Rishabh to actually give 2 words.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please tell, how was the
Aditya.
tool?
Yeah,
Hello,
it's
sir.
a good product that you're looking to solve a real world problem. I'm happy that you've taken up this audacious task of solving all the pain point of all the professionals of the industry. I I would like to congratulate you. I think the tool will be at its best potential when you have a lot of people onboarded, not just architects, but also contractors and other building service professionals. So that network effect is what will make the overall tool much more efficient and better overall. But nonetheless, I'm looking forward to working with you and seeing how we can integrate this in our studio. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, I would have few questions. I would like to ask few questions from the guest of honors. So maybe Sandeep sir, we can start from you. Uh, from your experience in the industry, where do you think the control on the projects get lost, and how do you approach it?
See, control on the project, it all sometimes it happens. Most of the times, I would say it's from the client side. I wouldn't say about from the contractors or From the architects, yes, architects and are also there. I would say not in a major part. On a, I was also looking at your part of payments, what you had mentioned there. I think if that is very
Invoices.
clear, if that is very clear for the client and the decision making, I think the project will go on very smoothly. And the only thing which matters is shooting up the budget, especially the projects what we estimate is one, and when the time it gets completed, it is another one because of the time factor. I think these two things, if we can take it really in a much more better way, I think we can sort out the issues.
Very true, sir. Very insightful points you have given, and we are trying to solve those two absolutely pain point we are facing in the tool as well. So the next question I would like to ask Mr. Rajiv, sir, as a
Yeah.
young or a practicing architect, because you are part of academic education as well. So as a young architect, using a tool, how much early in their career would be useful?
See, I think this tool we should start using immediately after you come back from your internship in the college. As of now, because this is a new tool. You're talking about students using it or practicing architects using?
Students using it, how early they
Yeah.
should start?
Well, students are always been ahead. They are already using Revit. They are already into doing this, but this interface between client and contractor is yet to be coming to them as an exposure. They are not exposed to dealing with client. They are dealing with teachers. All right. So here it will be only for design development and design review, but it will help students save time because your feedback sessions will be very effective for the student. And what takes time every week will happen very fast. So I think it will increase the enthusiasm between the teacher and the student if the delivery is very fast. What matters is, the speed at which you deliver and the direction in which you are going. In your software, you cannot go in wrong direction. And that is what I like. Because if you're going in wrong direction, the feedback will take you in the right direction.
Correct,
And
sir. Very true.
and the speed will help. So your software basically helps both speed as well as direction. Both are important. You can go wrong in the wrong direction, no? Or you can go wrong in the wrong direction with great speed. That is also a problem. Yeah. So it will help students in coming back to the right thing very fast.
So I understood, maybe during internship itself they can start using so that they can
Yeah,
know
because
a
that is
gist
the
of it.
time. Yeah. That is the
That is
time
the
when you
time they'll
really
know.
get the feel of
Right, sir. Right, sir.
the designing in a
Yes, sir.
college. After
So
third year, I would prefer it. Yeah.
okay, that's great. So next question I have for Rishabh Sudarshan, sir. So what was the most surprising part about the demo that you experienced? Can you tell a point which was really impactful for your design practice as well?
So currently, I'm seeing that you have a lot of tools all integrated under one place, which is something we currently now juggle with multiple softwares. We have Excel, we use Microsoft Planner, we use Teams, we use WhatsApp. Uh, so I would like to see how it all integrates into our existing workflow, but seems very promising. I look forward to that. I think that is the biggest pain point because we're all juggling with multiple softwares at the moment.
That's very true. Even we are trying to come up with a, very good cost so that even a new just graduated student can also start using the tool. So we want the most of the things to be in line for the practice. And just give us some time. Maybe we can add on a lot of other features, how we are planning to add AI and other good features. So maybe within few more months, we will evolve better. And let me add
Who were the software professionals involved with you?
so, sir, there's something called as vibe coding, and once you sit with ChatGPT and you start working along, a one-man army is good enough. But I
Acha.
also took help of Tamarai Anand. He is a very good um, person in doing the coding part, and two more people who are actually helping me out with the entire tool, who is the backbone of Architecture Playbook, I would rather say, or the ideation of Architecture Playbook. We also conducted sessions in colleges which allowed us to know the actual potential of Architecture Playbook. So we conducted something very interesting called as Design Code Collab, where we collaborated different departments together. So it was a interdisciplinary session where architecture students with the computer science, AIML, Polytechnic department all come together to actually solve a real life problem. So when we started discussing the problems, Abhinav, Anirudh, and Nandini, these three chaps were very interested in the problem. And Abhinav is from architecture department, Anirudh is from computer science department, and Nandini is from Polytechnic. And they were able to actually create a very beautiful and amazing report. We will be sharing it online on the website as well, where we actually told the user interface how it can be improved, and the how the AI part can also be integrated later stage as well. So congratulations, you guys, and thank you so much for joining today. It was very impactful report how they were, as a young students, how they are thinking digital technology can integrate with architecture. So it was a very good success, and uh, yes, and thank you so much, everyone. Anyone wants to ask any further question about the tool, please feel free to drop us a mail. And thank you so much, Architect Sandeep sir, to joining, Professor Rajiv Mishra to accompany us and give us so valuable feedback, Architect Rishabh Sudarshan sir to actually give productive feedbacks to take the tool forward, and Geeta ma'am as well as Neelam ma'am. They are not right here, but they were part in the beginning. And thank you so much. Any more questions? I am open for it. Thank you so much. I like the systematic thinking approach. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Akansha. Anyone wants to ask any question about the tool or something they liked about the tool, please feel to talk right now.
You can see. Hello,
Yes, yes, sir.
Aditya. Whenever you come to Mumbai next, you please let me know so that we can organize your demonstration at JJ College of Architecture for the students.
Sure, sir. We will definitely do that. We are
Or you
already
can do it online, but in online, I don't think there is an attention span.
Sure,
The
sir. We can
students,
have a live workshop. That would be great. We can get the feedbacks from the students.
yeah, so you could come once and don't give a presentation for more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, so sure, sir.
Attention span is reducing day by day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Which you should be very careful about, But once they get into it, once they get to drink it, and if they like the taste, then they will harass you by asking a lot of
Sure, sir.
questions.
Sure, sir. I'm
You
up
have to
for
be
it.
ready
And
for it. Yeah.
yes, sir. We will definitely come to Mumbai. We will have a live workshop.
Yeah, welcome. Anytime. Okay, Aditya?
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And please feel free to reach out to us at architectureplaybook.com. And thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Same to you. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, Aditya.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Bye.